this is some advice for investors. Uh, if you do buy a multifamily property, there are many pieces of advice out there. So you have to check and you have to decide who you want to listen to. Um, I would advise you, though, from all of the reading I've done and the people who have helped get into this, that you want to try to consider properties which are a little bit older. Um, by that I mean, not falling apart. Um, Hopefully most of the major items like roofing and siding on the outside are done, as well as other pieces of other things are done, where you don't have to invest too much. If you do, you obviously want to be able to negotiate that into your deal. I've done that for my buyers as well. Uh, but what you want to be able to get out of your property is, um, you should have a property that perhaps you can do something with. You can increase the value of the property while you retain it. For example, you could, maybe it has hardwood floors which are covered by carpeting, so you remove the carpeting and you resurface the hardwood floors. Maybe it has, an older bathroom or older kitchen cabinetry. You can update those as well. Some things like that, which are things that people are looking for, so you bring it to the current style. The problem with buying a property which is already updated to that level is that what could you do in the future that would increase the value of the property? You probably couldn't do much. If you're already current on everything else, then you're basically paying for a new product. Most important, try to get a property which can be updated and put that in your scheme of things, that you may have to take some money out for that purpose, so that when you go ahead and improve the property, when one of the tenants, I wouldn't advise you to let your tenants go. If naturally a tenant leaves, you go ahead and update that apartment. Then the next tenant goes, you update that apartment, and then this allows you to be able to, because you're giving a better apartment, allows you to be able to get more rent out of that property. So over time, you want to be able to increase your rent. If you're able to increase rent $100 per year per tenant, per month, that's really, really amazing. That's a good thing. You always also want to buy property where you have a positive flow towards you. So you don't want to buy a property where you're just breaking even. It just doesn't make sense from a financial point of view. Financially, you want to be able to get some sort of flow, even if it's $100 per month, or some sort of flow towards you after all the insurance and all the mortgage payments and everything else is paid off, that is coming towards you. That's really, really important, because you will gain value, when you have inflow towards you. And that's going to be helpful to you to be able to, if you ever want to sell the property in the future, you could do that because you've increased the value of that property. I'll continue to give you advice about investments in the future as well.